College of the Redwoods journalism students at the office of Humboldt County Coroner Dave Fries, Deputy Coroner Roy Horton.
We're involved in investigations that require that there's no reason for the person to be dead, and that's where we step in. That's all homicides, accidents, suicides, natural deaths that are unexplained. We go out, send an investigator out in the field. Like I say, we do most of our investigations out in the field. We're fully equipped to do all those cameras and evidence kits and whatever we need to do out in the field. What kind of deaths fall into the jurisdiction of the coroner? Someone dies in the emergency room anywhere in the county and they have to call us.
I thought it was a really good experience to practice journalism. I was able to film quite a few different scenes. We went through several rooms, and so there was a lot to video. Some good questions were asked. It's just a good practice to learn journalism.
Come on in, and I'll kind of show you what's going on in here. Okay, this is our refrigerator. It's not a freezer; it's a refrigerator. So, does not stop the process of decomposing bodies. We have a lot of all the stuff behind me right here in these shelves are all evidentiary in nature. There's tissue samples. Right now, there's only 2 bodies in here. Believe it or not, we've had this place full. I mean, the beginning of this week, we probably had a dozen bodies in here.
I thought it was well organized. The deputy who was speaking was very well spoken. He knew what he was talking about, had lots of experience, a lot of credibility, and very informative.
I believe it was an accident. It's under investigation. It was a person involved with a vehicle. Whoever's responsible for that person's death, there's someone responsible for it. We've become an advocate, and we work close with the families because that's the most traumatic time of that family's life is when they lose their loved one. So we step in, and sometimes you can get emotionally involved because the family's grieving. They want answers to the questions, and we have to provide that for them. 90% of the time, death we deal with here is drug-related, drug and alcohol-related, and the addictions in people's lives that they can't let go of that lead them to here.
Well, I really enjoyed going there. At first I was kind of anxious and a bit scared because I've never seen a dead body before. But we didn't actually get to see dead bodies. We're in the same room as them.
It really relates to the real world so much. There's nothing more real than life and death. And so to have students reporting on such a real experience really hits home of what journalism is all about.
There's so many variables in how long a person's been dead for. Environmental factors, heat and cold, where they died, outside, inside, are they on a mattress, are they in their blankets, et cetera, et cetera. So we try to come close. There's certain things after you die that occur, okay? And one's called rigor mortis, where the muscles become very stiff and it's really hard to break rigor. Lividity, that's one of our biggest signs about how long a person's been dead for, is lividity. That's the pooling of the blood. I'm clean. This guy died of a heroin overdose. This was on his BMW. Weapons. This isn't something you get from Ducks Unlimited. This is stuff people carry around with them. This is only designed for one purpose, and that's to maim or injure somebody or kill them. We talked about lives in there, about children. I'm not trying to be an advocate against anything, but this is a 3-week-old fetus. So somebody asked me what the youngest victim we've ever had here, and I go, gee, 3 weeks. I've been here 16 years, so for the past several years, illegal drugs like your meth, your heroin, whatever, used to be the most prominent, for people dying from. Switched around now. Prescription drugs it's what's taken people's lives now. There's still a drug problem out there with the meth and stuff, but it's this kind of stuff.
Is that unique to this area, the prescription?
Not necessarily, no, but we're seeing it more and more as people with chronic pain, and I'm not trying to, people do have chronic pain, but people after surgery or have health issues where they have chronic pain, there's drugs out there, but they get addicted to them, and pretty soon they cannot do without them.
I'd say it was a positive, eye-opening.